0-0.
Crafty points for Parenteau, opens up the scoring in game one. Invites Leigh forward with the drop volley, then punches it deep down the line with the backhand poke.
1-0.
Oh, a clean winner down the line for Parenteau. Last time these two met, it was a battle as well. It was in Orange County. Waters came away with it, though, in 2 over Parenteau. That's deep. Wow. This start for Catherine Parenteau tells me she is motivated, passionate, and precise, and most importantly, unafraid in this matchup against Waters. Ooh, drop volley was there. Throws it in the net instead. How about the 3-0 start for Catherine Parenteau? Parenteau advanced to the semis by way of withdrawal from Paris Todd. Out with illness.
Point.
And Waters opens up the scoring there. Waters blazed through Judith Castillo, 11-1, 11-1 after being tested by Liz Trueluck in the round of 16. One game 2, 12-10. Great run for Trueluck. Just wide there, and Waters starts to impose her will on the match. 472 days since Leigh Waters has lost a match in singles. Oh, almost. Not close enough, though. Waters locks it up at 3 apiece. Both players fighting for a spot in tomorrow's championship Sunday rounds. Waters has triple crowned at every Grand Slam event this season. Pops it to the corner, closes, finds the opening, takes back the lead just as quick. How about this work from Leigh Waters? She closes in and gains. They've seen some battles and epic ones between these two, especially in finals. Parenteau, the OGs in the sport, volley the other way. Lob of desperation is out.
Side out.
A prominent point from Catherine Parenteau. Bringing the pace to Leigh Waters. Not an easy task to do in singles. 2,000 points up for grabs. That's deep for Parenteau. Ball back to Waters, but either way you look at it, the 7 seed, Catherine Parenteau, will get a boost from this semifinal run here at a Grand Slam event. Points at a premium.
Point.
That one's wide too. Waters carves out a 2-point lead. Let's break it down to 157 total titles for Leigh Waters, searching for her 53rd singles crown, searching for her 36th triple crown. Oh my, shovels it the opposite way. Waters on top by 3. Just when you think maybe this would be the game that she falters, Waters storms right back.
6-3.
And then you start to lose confidence a little bit if you're Catherine Parenteau. See if that starts to weigh on her, as Leigh Waters seems to erode her opponents with.
7-3.
Oh, stab of survival from Waters. That wasn't a smile. Look at this one. Inside out on the backhand punch. A little twirly. Heavy slice on the backhand exchange. And Catherine Parenteau forced to
45
use
seconds.
that free challenge in the form of a 45-second timeout. So, Waters, we talked about it, the run she's on. It's been 472 days since her last loss. She is unbeaten this season. She did take a little bit of rest, too. Is out the last 3 tournaments in women.
She changes things so fast. She adapts very quickly. Even if a player's kind of getting a couple points here and there, I mean, she just adapts. She's so smart, and she can execute so perfectly every time.
Right on cue. Another great point of execution, inside out on the sideline. And even the way that Parenteau's been constructing these points, she's moving Annalie around, she's targeting the ball well, and Waters just finds her way out of a scramble. Power move again, same spot, same target. What'd you see?
I mean, there's not a lot you can do when Annalie's executing her shots. I mean, she can hit the ball on a dime. And I mean, when she's playing like that, it's really hard for anyone to kind of get in, gain any type of momentum. Catherine's just gotta try to gain something here.
That won't help. Waters bolts away with game 1, 11-3. You thought maybe this was going to be Parenteau's moment. Well, she's got another shot here in game 2, but Waters imposing her will.
And it's really hard to dominate in the way she does it in that fashion, and the amount that she wins it's shocking, honestly. I mean, people are out here trying to fight for round of 16, and she's just cruising through.
Game 2 starts the same way that game 1 ended. Waters takes back the serve. But yeah, to your point, men's singles a little bit deeper at the bottom of the list. Women's at the top, very deep. And Waters makes incredible athletes look silly out here at times. Oh my, just like that. I mean, how does she do it? Is it the anticipation? Is it the one step ahead of her opponent? She knows where you are
one of the
and where to
things
go.
that I think Annalie does the best, I mean, you see that shot right there. She gets so low. She keeps her head down the entire time. She's one of the few players that I see that in any transition zone, if she's having to hit a ball and come into the net, I mean, she's kind of doing this. She turns and kind of runs through the ball, but she stays so low. It's like there's a table above her, and her head just stays so still and just. I mean, it's like Roger Federer out there, you know, when he's hitting the tennis ball. I mean, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, that's a great point. Colin Johns brought it up yesterday too, specifically in doubles. But her contact point can vary, but her consistency stays the same. She's got an expanded contact point compared to where many do, especially defensively. She can take it on her back foot, out in front. What a play! Even that, you've got an opponent that's closing on you, taking away a lot of space, burying you deep to the baseline. She still finds a way out of it.
I mean, I think she really controls her swing. She knows when to swing hard and kind of feeling it and ripping the ball. She knows how to slow it down and kind of hit those finesse shots and those kind of, you know, those drive drops that she's so good at. They just kind of naturally drop when they go over the net. And it's just she has so much variety and so many tools in the toolbox that she can kind of bring them out and use them at any point.
Here we go.
All right, Catherine looking to get back to that early game 1 magic. That's deep.
3-0.
There it is for CP. Knifing volley. Now what does she do? How does she exploit Waters here?
You know, I mean, you definitely don't want to be pushing Annalie to her wings. You know, giving her any type of angle. Maybe start kind of ripping returns and coming straight to the, you know, right at her down the middle. But I mean, even then she can execute some pretty insane shots.
Yeah, drawing up a game plan against Waters has to be one of the most mysterious puzzles to solve.
Yeah, I mean, because she just adapts so fast. I mean, you do one thing against her, and she's like, okay, now I know what you're doing against me. I'm going to change it. And then, you know, you change up your game plan again. She changes again.
Yeah, like a chameleon out there. 2,000 points up for grabs. Both players battling to get into tomorrow's final. Busy day.
And he kind of just took it from there.
Yes, he did. You know how much that world #1 ranking means to him? Waters back to work and back on top, juking Catherine Parenteau. So most players, per Catherine's percentages in her mind, would go cross on that shot, yet Waters tweaks it at the last moment the other way.
I mean, like I said before, so much variety. She can kind of just change the game plan on any given time.
And in a split second, here's another look. Masterful.
I mean, geez.
And when you up-level your level, she up-levels hers like 10 notches, it feels.
Yeah, I mean, and you see Ben Johns do that too. He kind of is like, his floor is higher than everyone, and he can kind of just, you know, they just have these different gears they can just kick into.
Side out. Correction. Point.
Well, we've got men's singles coming up next. You're aware of what Christian Alshon can do. You ran into him in the round of 16.
Yeah,
and now he's got the other twin in the semifinals.
Not gonna lie, he waxed me. He played pretty good. I didn't play so well. That's not a great combo.
Nice. Inside out there off the tape, a little help. So game plan, though, drawing it up for Hunter Johnson. You've got a scouting report firsthand for him.
Yeah, we worked on a little bit in practice here before coming and hopping in the booth. He's got good game plan. I mean, Christian Alshon's super athletic. He's lengthy. He covers a lot of court at the net. Kind of hard to pass him. And he hits pretty deep serves. He's pretty aggressive on his return. There's not a lot that he does wrong, so you definitely have to play well, and you know, just try to gain some type of momentum. If you can get some momentum against him early, I think that's probably the key, because you don't want him running away with it, and you just want to try to frustrate him as soon as possible.
Yeah, hard to do when he's playing at peak performance,
8-0.
which he seems to do at these slams.
Point.
9-0. You blink, and this one's almost over.
Free challenge
Have
timeout.
Matt Manassi joining us in the booth for match number 2. Yates will go courtside to coach and then hop back in the booth with us for match number 3. Glad that you're here.
For a year, he dominated there. I think he won the most matches ever. I mean, we all know he can play. He's very, very good. So it's not shocking he made semifinals.
Side out.
CP hits one, and then you have to do that 11 more times.
You know, that's the interesting thing. When someone's playing so well, and when you're playing someone as good as Anna Leigh, in your mind, you hit one of those shots, and you're like, you almost think, well, it's kind of lucky. Like, I have to do that maybe 9, 10 more times and just come up with these shots, and it really weighs on you emotionally and mentally. It's kind of like the Roger Federer effect. You've already been beaten before you go out there. Same with Ben Johns. I mean, you just have to do more to beat them.
There it is, Catherine Parenteau finding the openings.
Zero 9.
Seen some crafty volleys from Waters. Catherine Parenteau has seen that one before. She hits the scoreboard here in game 2.
Yeah, let's see if Catherine can kind of get some momentum here. That's what pickleball is all about. You know, I mean, things can change very fast in pickleball. You can't ever stop or give up.
Oh, just wide. It was there, though, for Catherine Parenteau. Another chance to go at match point here for Anna Leigh Waters. In the booth with Yates Johnson, the twin brother of Hunter Johnson, who will be on the center court next. You better tell him that he's on center soon.
Point.
And there it is, match point for the world number 1 in 20 minutes worth of time.
Yeah,
Silly.
I guess you really got to get here early and start warming up, because you never know how fast the match is going to go.
Side out.
And that's the first one of the day, I think.
Yeah, I don't think she's missed yet. We'll see Waters on display 3 times here today. She's got mixed with Ben against his men's doubles partner, Gabe Tardio, and Jesse Irvin later today.
Point.
There it is. Catherine Parenteau gets 2. And we'll also see Waters in action playing alongside Anna Bright. The women's doubles semifinal, of course. These two used to be partners for many years, won many golds together. Separated in April. A lot more behind this one that meets the eye. Oh, no, you hate to see that. That is so unfair. That was the way we saw Parenteau come out in game one. Confident, full swings, fearless, hitting her targets, and that's just a tough break. Match point number 2 here for Waters.
Side out.
Waters tries to punch it back. Parenteau still alive.
2-10. Side out.
What was the intent?
I think Catherine's just trying to mix it up right now. I mean, it's hard to kind of beat Anna Leigh at her own game. You might have to try to give her some junk and throw some different things at her.
Drop into the nets. Waters takes it all and storms into another final. Her march towards a 3rd slam of the season and a shot at the Triple Crown stays alive. What a performance for the world number 1, who has not dropped a singles match in 472 days. Make it 473.
I mean, it's actually unbelievable just to be that consistent. I mean, you see it in her eyes. Like, she's up 9-1, 10-1. She's still.
Leigh Waters is the first player to solidify her spot in tomorrow's championships, taking down Parenteau in 2.
Yeah, it was 27-3 before this one. Now 28-3. Anna Leigh Waters over Catherine Parenteau. We expected maybe Catherine could give her some resistance. Not today. Pretty one-sided win again from the #1 player in the world.
Welcome to the Pickleball Central Desk. Cameron Blackwood alongside Matt Manassi. We will have Anna Leigh Waters. She's usually quicker to the desk here, but it was a quick match, like you said. And there was, at the beginning, a little bit of a slower start, but she was able to bounce back right
immediately.
away.
Down 3-0, then went up 11-3, 8-0, 9-0, something like that. Reeled off a ton of points in a row. No shock to anyone, especially us at the desk.
Come on in, Anna Leigh. Congratulations. Good win for you. Solidifying yourself in tomorrow's championships, like Matt alluded to, down 0-3. And then you only lost 2 points from then on to win the match. But what did you need to do well? I mean, you guys have had some pretty epic battles out there, singles, you and Catherine.
First off, I like the purple.
There's a lot of purple this week.
Oh, purple.
Everyone's been wearing
matching.
purple.
Yeah. Must be the color of this season right now. But no, Catherine always starts really strong. A lot of times I've played her, I've been down. And my mom said to me before the match, like, Anna Leigh, don't be surprised if Catherine has a good start. And I was down 3-0. I don't even know if she knows this yet, but I looked at her and like gave her a fist bump. I was like, come on. And people were probably like, what? She lost the point. Why is she doing that? And my mom gave me this look of like, you got this? And I was like, yeah. It's like, I got this. So then that gave me a little confidence. I won this like really scrappy point, which I definitely could have lost. So I feel like after that, I was like, all right, it's go time, like do or die type feeling. And then I was just playing really solid and really smart after that.
Yeah, I thought your decision-making was great. Even down, or you're up 4-3 rather, there was a long point. Catherine made some good balls behind you. I think you may have lost that point, but right after, I thought you made a decision of like, I'm not letting any balls drop. If I can do a 2-shot pass, I'm coming in right away. I just want to talk about your maturation process, because I think in the last 6 months or so, when I see you looking at the bench, it's not necessarily for guidance like it used to be or what I thought it used to be. It's more just for motivation. So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, I have an amazing team behind me. I think they help me do things that like aren't the most fun, you know, like during a tournament there are a lot of things that when pros come here alone they have so much to think about and so much to do, and they just take my mind off of a lot of that, making my body feel good and everything. So when I look at them, I feel all the support. It's almost like we're all playing the match together. It feels sometimes. Eric's giving me like cold towels, like, you know, so I don't know. I just feel like when I look at them it relaxes me a little bit, and like you said, maybe not gives me motivation, just comfort, and like that comfort really helps me to like relax and like play my best.
Speaking of comfort, warming up with your mom on championship court every single day.
Keeping her in shape.
Exactly. I saw her win a point. She put the hands up in the air. First of all, how special is it at this stage of your career to still be able to warm up with a family member, your mother who used to play pro doubles with? And are you letting her win some of those points, or is she actually winning some of those points?
She's actually winning some of those points, but yeah, I've warmed up with Leigh one time before a tournament, my mom and Catherine. Those are like the only times, or the only people I've warmed up with. And then the one tournament I lost to Tyra, I actually warmed up with Tyra that morning before we played. So I was like, I am never
never happening again.
Like with Catherine, it was like she was my partner, so it was different. But I was like, I'm not warming up with another woman. Like, it's my mom. So, like, I'm sure even when my mom's like, if I'm still playing, she's like 60, I'm be like, you're still warming me up, Mom. Like, you're still hitting me balls. So it's definitely a process. Like, we don't have hitting partners, you know, so a lot of these players are like warming up with each other before matches, and I think it like messes with my head at least, so I try to stay away from that.
Well, you've done so much. You've won so much in this sport, but what are some accomplishments that maybe you still haven't done, whether it's on the court or just in your personal life as well?
Yeah, I mean, always a goal is to like stay number one, you know, stay motivated, always train hard. But I feel like outside of that, I'm really trying to grow the game right now. I mean, it benefits me, but it also benefits the sport I love. And I definitely want to see more people playing pickleball and taking it more seriously. So I'm really trying to do that right now. You can probably see that I've been on like a little media tour for the past couple months. So I'm doing my part in that. I'm definitely seeing a lot more kids playing pickleball, and I hope I've like had a little part in that maybe. So I really enjoy like growing the game as far as kids go. That's definitely something that I love doing. And then the Olympics, obviously. I don't know if I have as much part in making that happen, but I'll do my best. But that would be an amazing moment in my career, just to play it, like not even to win it, just to be a part.
What's been the most fun moment? I mean, I know you went to the ESPYs, you threw out a pitch at the Cubs game. I didn't actually
sang the seventh inning stretch.
How was the pitch, by the way? Was that something tough for you? How fast did you get a radar gun on that?
I actually threw it pretty well. The coach of the Chicago hockey team was throwing after me, and he was like, "Your pitch is so good, it made me nervous." So I was like,
as it should.
I was like, all right, that made me feel better about myself. But they told me I was singing the seventh inning stretch right before I was going to pitch, and I was real nervous about the pitch. I'm like, the pitch? Like, I can do anything athletic. Like, singing, that's not my thing. Like, I saw all these comments on Twitter, like, she's so tone deaf. I'm like, tell me something I don't already know. Like, find something I don't know about myself to be mean about.
Oh
like,
my God.
But it was funny.
Singing lessons are next on the list, I guess. Singing
My
lessons.
favorite was the ESPYs.
Okay.
You asked me what
Fantastic.
my favorite was, the ESPYs. That was insane.
Well, thank you so much for going on your media tour, because it benefits everyone in the sport. And like you said, even the kids, everyone looks up to you. And just thank you for all that you do with the sport. And good luck tomorrow in singles, but I know you still have 2 more matches today.
2 more today.
Annalie Waters winning that one against Catherine Parenteau. Congrats.
Thanks.
We're going to go to a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to have the #1 men's singles player in the world, Hunter Johnson, taking on Christian Alshon. Don't go anywhere.